always tracking, always alerting. This is Storm Team 8.
Well, good afternoon to you, West Michigan. I'll tell you, after what has been such a cloudy and cool and damp spring, so nice to turn the corner. Of course, we had all the sunshine across the area yesterday. Today, well, the clouds have pretty much been on the increase since very early this morning. Winds are not nearly as strong as they were yesterday, so overall, actually, a very comfortable May day out there. Conditions today, well, we will be seeing readings flirt with 80 degrees this afternoon. The clouds will tend to dominate, but we will see a few sunny breaks here and there, so it won't be a complete overcast, but certainly cloudier than we have been the last couple of days. Temperatures now are generally holding in the 60s from Battle Creek to Ionia and Greenville, otherwise mid-70s, low to mid-70s across the area. Readings that are a few degrees warmer than we were yesterday at this time, and temperatures will likely flirt with the 80-degree mark in most inland areas. So an unseasonably warm weather pattern. Our average highs are only in the 60s, so definitely looking at readings that are a good 15 degrees warmer than average. A mostly dry pattern this week, but we do have occasional storm chances along the way. We had one cluster of storms that developed in Ionia County last night and moved off to the east, and we have a similar chance of seeing some of those scattered pockets of storms developing over the next couple of days, but much of the time will end up being dry. Warm, muggy weather for the Saturday start could cause issues for riverbank runners. If you're somebody who's planning to get out and run, at least do a couple of miles of a training run in this warm and muggy weather, just so you can get an idea of how this feels to your body, because we have not been accustomed to this kind of warmth and humidity, not in this season anyway. Here's a look at the satellite, the radar composite. Again, a good deal of moisture coming through. We'll see some sunny breaks here and there. The storms have been now firing back to our west, and as we move through the next 24 to 36 hours, this warm front's really going to be the primary trigger in and around the West Michigan area. At times, there will be clusters of showers and storms that try to develop. Much of that activity is going to fall apart, but certainly there's an outside chance that a few of those storms could end up holding together, especially during the overnight period tonight into early tomorrow morning. Another cluster of storms arriving early in the day on Thursday, especially across the UP and back into northern Wisconsin, and then more storms will be firing up as we head through the day on Friday from Minnesota down toward Iowa. Risk area for severe weather, marginal risk here across the central and western part of the state, which basically means there's an outside chance that one of those storms could survive crossing the cool environment out over Lake Michigan, which is very stable. Water temperatures only around the 40-degree mark, so that tends to create a lot of stability, and so those storms tend to fall apart very quickly. Best dynamics for severe weather today and tomorrow will be well off to our west. So as we take a look at that 8-day forecast, here's how it's going to shape up over the next several days. Slight chance of a thunderstorm tonight. A few isolated showers aren't impossible tomorrow. Mostly dry, though, through the rest of the week with high temps in the 80s and lows in the 60s. Better chance of some strong to maybe severe thunderstorms developing very late Saturday night into early Sunday. That's when that cold front finally moves into West Michigan, and you'll see those temps are back into the seasonable 60s by Monday and Tuesday of next week. So I know we had Kendall here from our sister station in Lansing yesterday, and Tom and I were joking, Emily, that we had Kendall bring the warm weather from Lansing.
Yeah, from Lansing, all the way from Lansing.
All the way from Lansing.
She did a great job, that's for sure.
She sure did. Thanks, Terry.